Hello students, in the previous video we have started chapter 9 and topic percentage and only two examples were pending. So firstly we are doing these examples. Statement is in a mixture the ratio of milk and water is 4:1. There is a mixture that contains milk and water and its ratio is 4:1. That means if four parts are milk and then one part is of water, so that means total parts are 5, and out of these 5 parts 4 parts is of milk and one part is water. Find the percentages of milk and water in the mixture, and we have to find the percentage of milk and water. The ratio of milk and water is 4:1, that is given, which means out of 5 parts, total parts are 5, that is 4 plus 1 is 5. So out of 5 parts, 4 parts is milk and 1 part is water. So fraction of milk will be 4 by 5 and fraction of water will be 1 by 5. So we get the fractions of both things, that is fraction of milk and fraction of water. Now we can easily change them into percentage. Percentage of milk in the mixture will be 4 by 5 multiply 100 by 100. 4 by 5 multiply 100% and it will be equal to 80%. When we change it into percentage, then we always use 100 by 100 or 100%, and then after cancellation we get 80%. Then percentage of water in the mixture. To find percentage of water, we will again do the same process. Fraction of water is 1 by 5, so we will multiply it 100 by 100. That means 100%. 1 by 5 multiply 100% and it is equal to 20%. So percentage of milk is 80% and 20% is water. Similarly, there is next question. An ore consists of 3 elements. An ore consists of 3 elements: copper, lead and iron. In the ratio 3:2:5. There are 3 elements: copper, lead and iron. And its ratio is 3, 2 and 5. Find the percentage of each element in the ore. In this example, there are 3 elements, but in previous example, there were 2 things. So here we are given the ratio of copper, lead and iron, and it is 3:2:5. So that means total parts are 10. 3 plus 2 plus 5 is 10, and out of which 3 parts are of copper, 2 parts lead and 5 parts are of iron. So fraction of copper will be 3 by 10 and fraction of lead will be 2 by 10 and fraction of iron will be 5 by 10. So now we can change them into percentage by multiplying it by 100%. So percentage of copper will be 3 by 10, 3 by 10 multiply 100%. Then we get 30%. Then percentage of lead will be 2 by 10 into 100%. Then we get 20%. Then percentage of iron in the ore is 5 by 10 into 100%, that is 100 by 100. Then we get 50%. So this is the fraction of all these 3 elements. Next topic is increase and decrease as percentage. Increase and decrease as percentage. Here we are given conversation between Astridek and Robonum. Astridek is saying we can calculate ratio and proportion, apply unitary method and calculate percentage. But what happens when the given quantity change? He is questioning that if the quantity changes, then what we will do? Which concept we will apply? Can we apply these concepts there also? He is asking, can we apply these concepts, that is ratio, proportion, unitary method and percentage in the situation if the quantities change? Then Robonum says that percentage can be used in these such cases. Yes, we can use percentage in such cases. Then Astridek questions that how. we can use percentage? Then Robanum says that we can do so by presenting the change as fraction. We can convert change as fraction. A fraction has a numerator and a denominator. The numerator consists of the amount of change and denominator is initial amount. In this way, we can change them into percentage. Numerator consists of amount of change and denominator is the initial amount. Now we will discuss some examples regarding this. Neha's school fees increased from 500 to 600 rupees. By what percent did the fee increase? We are given that Neha's school fees increased from 500 to 600. So that means amount by which school fees increased is 600 minus 500 is equal to 100 rupees. That means change is equal to rupees 100 and initial amount was 500. Initial amount was 500. So percentage increase in fees will be equal to amount of change over initial amount into 100. This is the formula, that percentage increase is equal to amount of change over initial amount multiply 100%. Or we can also say that firstly we have changed them into fraction, amount of change over initial amount. Then to change it into percentage, we have multiplied it by 100%. Then after cancellation, after putting the values and after doing cancellation, we get 20%. So fees increased by 20%. So this is the percentage increase in the fees. Next is, in a bird sanctuary, the number of migratory birds decreased from 125 to 100 this year. Number of birds decreased from 125 to 100. They are decreased. And initial number of birds were 125 and change is 25. That means 125 minus 100 is equal to 25. Decrease in number of migratory birds are 25 and initial birds were 125. Then we have to find percentage. Percentage decrease in the number of migratory birds. How many percent migratory birds decrease? And it will be equal to change in number of birds over initial number of birds multiply 100%. Then we will put their values and after putting values we get 20%. So this is answer, that 20% decrease in the amount of migratory birds. In the same way you can do next example. There is you have to find percentage increase in the price of car from 3 lakh in last month to 3 lakh 25,000 in current month. The price of car is increased. So we will find out how much price is increased. 25,000 rupees is increased and initial price was 3 lakh. So percentage increase in price will be equal to increase in price over initial price or original price multiply 100%. Then after putting the values and calculation we get 8 and 1 by 3%. So this is increase and decrease as percentage. And then you can do practice zone 3, that is based on increase and decrease as percentage. Thank you.